Welcome. In this video, we're going to look at completing the square with algebra tiles. So we're going to start by looking at how can we make some squares with our algebra tiles. So if we have an algebraic expression, this guy here is x squared, and then these are positives, 1, 2, 3, 4, so plus 4x. So if we're looking at this figure here, we're almost making a square. So we're taking that x squared plus 4x and we've arranged it to try and make a square. Um, but with that square, it's incomplete, right? We are missing this little chunk down here. So if I fill in this little chunk, we can say how many ones unit tiles do we need to fill in that square? Well, we need 4 of those unit tiles. So now that's a complete square. We had a square with a hole in it, and now we have made the square into a whole square. So now that it's a square, we can write its area as a product of its dimensions, just like we've done before. So this is x, and this is 1 and 1, and this is x and 1 and 1. So we have x plus 2, x plus 2. So we could write that as x plus 2 times x plus 2, but you notice since it's a square, those things are the same. So that means we could also write this as x plus 2 squared. Okay, so we could write that as x plus 2 squared, but it's also the same as the sum of its parts. So its parts here are x squared, this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 x's. Oh, you can't see that. Can you see both of these at the same time? Let's zoom in a little bit. And then plus those 4 that we put down here. Okay, so let's try this again with another one. So here I have x squared, and these are negative, so minus 2x. So again, if I arrange them like this, I've almost made a square. This is x squared minus 2x. Okay, but we need one little unit tile to complete that square. So the square is complete. We can write it as its parts. So it's x minus 1. And again, it's a square, so those are the same. So I'm just going to write it as x minus 1 squared. Okay. Or we could write it as the sum of its parts. So the x minus 1 squared should be equal to the x squared minus 2x plus 1. Okay, so that's all we're looking at today is how can we make a square from our tiles? What do we need to add in that ones place, those unit tiles, in order to make a nice square? And then looking at writing those things as both their dimensions and the sum of their parts. Okay, thank you so much for watching.